Hello everyone, my name is Mahendra Kumar. Today we are going to discuss about the electric field intensity. Electric field intensity, it is denoted by capital E, and having a vector sign because it is a vector quantity. Now, electric field intensity at a point in a space is defined as a force experienced by unit positive state charge placed at that point. It means consider an electric field a region, suppose that this one, and bring a charge q naught to a given point in that field. Suppose this is the point P. Here we bring this charge, without disturbing any charge that had produced the field. It means when we are taking this charge from here to point P, there should be no any disturbance in this capital Q. It means this is the charge for which there is a electric region. So this charge will not be disturbed in any case. In that case, this charge, when we put here Q naught, then it will experience a force. Suppose that it experiences a force F, and this F force maybe it is possible that these two charges are like, then it will be a force of repulsion, and if these charges are unlike, then there will be force of attraction. It is possible that it may works radially outward or radially inward. So F be the electric force experienced by Q naught, and it is found to be proportional to Q naught. It means this force F is proportional to Q naught, and it is a proportionality sign. If we remove, then there will be a constant of proportionality, and that is E. So this E is electric field strength in a electric field strength, and it is a vector quantity. Its direction is along which a free positive charge experience the force in the electric field. It means it is a free electric positive charge, and the direction of the direction of the force acting on the charge is the same as that of the electric field, or we can say that the electric field have the same direction as that of the force of attraction. We can also write E equal to F by Q naught. As we know, the SI unit of force is Newton, and for the charge is Coulomb. So the SI unit of electric field is Newton per Coulomb. There is another relation, that is dV equal to EdR. So E equal to dV by dr. Here V is the potential difference, R is the line integral. So V, SI unit of the potential difference is volt, and for the R is meter. So there is another unit, that is volt per meter. So there is two unit, that is Newton per Coulomb and volt per meter, and these two are the units of the electric field. As from here E equal to F by Q naught, and E is a constant of proportionality, it means F by Q naught, we can say that this is the constant. It is not variable. It means electric field due to a source charge capital Q does not depend upon the test charge small q naught. This is because F is directly proportional to Q naught, so that the ratio of F by Q naught is constant. So F by Q naught does not depend on the Q naught. However, the different position of the test charges Q naught all over the space, we shall get different values. It means the electric field at point P is different from the point Q, and it is different from the point R. It means it varies from point to point. Thus the electric field due to a source charge shall depend upon the space coordinate system. So this is the electric field. If you want to consider, or if you want to calculate electric field intensity due to an isolated point charge, suppose that this is the capital Q and this is the small q naught charge, and the distance between them is a small r. We have to calculate the electric field due to this charge. Then we know from the Coulomb's formula that F equal to K Q1 into Q2 by R square. Here Q1 is the capital Q, Q2 is the small q, and R square, that is the distance between them. And if we take the direction, suppose that R cap, it is the direction of the force acting. Then also E equal to, we know, F by Q naught, and when we put this force here and on calculating we get E is equal to K capital Q by R square and R. It means the direction of the electric field is same that of the force, and the electric field due to an isolated point charge is equal to KQ by R square into R cap. Okay, so this is the electric field. Now we are going to discuss one more topic, that is the neutral point. What is neutral point? Okay. In the case of a system of charges, suppose that there are more than 2 or 3 charges, then if the net electric field is 0, there is a point where the net electric field is 0, it is known as a null point or a neutral point. For example, if we are taking two like charges, okay, suppose that Q1 and Q2, these are the two like charges, and the distance between them suppose that R, then in the line joining of these two charges there is a point in between them where the net electric field due to these two charges is 0, and that point is called neutral point. Okay, suppose that 2 point charges Q and Q2 are separated by distance R and fixed, we can locate the point on the line joining these charges where the resultant or the net field is 0. If the charges are alike, then the neutral point will be between them. It means there will be the neutral point will be in the line joining them, and if the two charges are unlike, then the neutral point will be outside of this line joining. Okay, so suppose that this is Q1 positive and Q2 negative, then this is the line joining, then the neutral point will be like maybe possible here, maybe possible here, or another way, but this will be not in between them. Okay, so this was the neutral point. And if you want to know what is the physical significance of electric field lines, so we know that this is the actual formula, equal to 416 by position. From the knowledge of the electric field intensity E at any point R, suppose that this is the position, okay, we can readily calculate the magnitude and direction of force experienced. If we have knowledge about the electric field, if we have knowledge about the charge, then we can calculate the force experienced by the charge, we can calculate the position of the charge. Okay, if we know about the electric field and force, then we can calculate the magnitude of the charge. So this is the physical significance of the electric field. And there should be if we know the direction of the electric field, then we can also locate we can also know the direction of the force acting on them. So this is the physical significance of the electric field. In this video, that's all, and we shall meet in next video. That's all. Thank you.